Just wash your stuff in the sink. Easy. Save some water, wash in the sink.
So, you want to know what I can give you that Durianrider can't? Well, I'll tell you. So if you listen to Durianrider, listen up. So a lot of people who watch my videos also watch Durianrider's videos. A lot of people who watch Durianrider's videos also watch my videos. Yeah, which is very cool. But here's the thing. He can't give you how he came to the transformation that he came. He can tell you how he did it, but he can't actually show you how he got to the really, really successful position that he did. Both in financially and in body, in health. You can sort of see how I'm making the life of my dreams possible. How I'm making the life of my dreams a reality. And you can see it, and it's super easy, and you can see it that you could do it as well. And it doesn't take much time, because it doesn't take long to realize how grateful you are. I mean, that just takes, it's a choice in the moment. So what do you do after college? What happens after college? What happens, when you're trying to move out of your parents' house? What happens, these are questions that I'm facing right now. And I don't know what the hell the answer is, but I want to share it with you, so hopefully this can help you. This can help people in coming years. Because my goal is to help millions of people, transform their diet and lifestyle and have the best life that they can possible. And I'm trying to do that through authentically sharing my journey. And again, not saying that I'm above anybody or I have anything more to share than anybody else. I just feel like this is good information that a lot of people don't have access to, and a lot of people are afraid to share because they don't want to share their failings. They don't want to share. That's where we learn the most, and that's where I think people can learn the most as well. So we're here in nature on the Oregon coast. Pretty beautiful. So just walking on the beach, got the grapes in the pocket. Had a package of grapes. Easily done. So when I went into the market yesterday in Oregon, in Waldport, Oregon, a lot of people were giving me looks because I was wearing the shirt, the black vegan shirt. And, I was buying a ton of rice, a ton of potatoes, a ton of bananas, a ton of fruit. And I was just getting, looks like, what are you doing? Why? And I feel like a lot of people aren't vegan or don't want to continue being vegan because of, situational inconvenience and social disapproval. As Durianrider once said. And, it's very true because people don't want to be the center of attention. I mean, unless you're as weird as me. People don't want to... People freak out when people question them, oh, why are you doing that? Or they get in the eyes. But I embrace it. I embrace it because, I'm wearing the shirt, they'll see it, and then, somehow it'll stick in their mind. Well, that's what I tell myself at least. And that's it. And, what I've learned is that, I used to not give people as much credit as they deserved. I used to think that people couldn't change. I'd look at a certain group of people, or I'd be with certain people, and I'd be like, they're never going to change. They're never going to change their ways. They're never going to do what they want to do. Good morning. Good. It's incredible. It's my first time here. Yeah. Yeah, thanks. Oh, New York. Yeah.
Hell of a difference, man.
Oh, it's incredible.
Yeah, we like it.
So life's about making as many positive decisions as you can that will affect as many people in a positive way. That's what life is to me. That's how I've been trying to lead my life these past 2-3 years. And I tell you, it's been the most incredible transformation, the most incredible journey so far. Things like walking on the beach, things like running into people that I never met before and having a conversation. I I wouldn't have valued this stuff, 3 years ago, but the more and more I simplify my life, the more and more I simplify, the clutter in my mind and the clutter in my life, the more I can appreciate the little things in nature and the little things in life. And the more time and the more care I can give to the things that I find important, like health, fitness, and helping people, riding the bike, walking, running, the stuff that matters to me, instead of being overburdened by all this crap, the clutter. So that's it. That's kind of a rant. But like I said, like I always say, do what you want to do. Figure out, if it's easier to figure out what you don't want to do, then do that. Then, figure that out. Figure out what you don't want to do or what you don't want in life. And once you do that, it becomes easier. It becomes easy. So, I'm going to keep walking. See you in a bit. We're on the beach. It's just fog. So, the cool thing about traveling, the cool thing about being a traveler versus being a tourist, is that you're at the sort of whims, you're at the mercy of whatever happens. You kind of just go with the flow. Be like water, as Bruce Lee said. So whatever happens, happens. I'm walking on this beach. I don't know what I'm doing later. No idea what I'm doing later. I just talked to a couple of nice people. It's just whatever happens, happens. And what helps is to be able to adapt. I think is incredibly important. And that's why a lot of people don't like traveling. They like being a tourist, but they don't like traveling because, traveling is scary because you're in a new place and you're, strangers. So if you're a tourist, you essentially have like unlimited comfort. You're just always comfortable because you can afford it, and you can, you go from resort to resort, to cab to bus, and it's all planned out. But when you're a traveler, you're basically sacrificing a little bit of comfort for a lot of adventure. So it depends what you want. Do you want a real authentic experience in a country or a place, any kind of place? Or do you want to experience tourism? They're two different things. One's not better than the other, it's just two different things. But a lot of people think that traveling is expensive. And a lot of people think that traveling is, only for the rich and only for the retired. But I'm telling you that it's not. I don't have a lot of money at all. But I find ways to travel. It's about being creative. And you can do it. So traveling is not for the rich. Tourism may be for the rich. But traveling is for the common person, the common man, the common woman. So get out there and travel if that's what you want to do. And people, freak out over the littlest things. But, like I always say, if you get the carbs, if you get the carbohydrate calories in, if you eat the plant foods, get enough carb calories in, you won't worry. If you get enough sleep, it's no worries. If you get enough water, you make sure you're hydrated. If you make sure your body is working properly and your mind is working properly, you can do anything. And it's, it doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter if you're in nowhere land or if you're in, Shanghai or New York City, Tokyo. You can always do it. If you want something in life, you're gonna get it, hands down. No excuses, period. So I asked myself, how do I become successful? How do you? I look at all these successful people, successful people in history, and if you look at the history of them, they all do the same thing. They live successful moments. So I realized that, okay, well, what does that mean? That means that if I live this moment successfully, and then this moment, and this moment, I look back, and just like you're looking back at a wake of a ship, it's the trail of all your successful moments. And that's all a successful person is. It's just consecutive successful moments. So what I've learned is that if I do this, whatever it means to me, whatever it means to you, if I am successful in this moment, I will be successful in the next moment. And then if I'm successful in the next moment, I will be successful in the moment after that. And if I have enough of these, I will be quote-unquote successful. And I've seen this so far. I've seen this so far in my 3-year vegan journey and my 2-year journey on, or almost 3-year journey on YouTube. It's just like happiness. Happiness is a choice in the moment. You could choose to be happy right now, or you could choose to be a sourpuss, lame-o, Django. It's a choice in the moment. So choose to be happy, choose to be successful. Know that you're successful, you deserve to be successful. And realize that if you're uncomfortable with other people's success, if you're not ready to accept other people's success and be happy for them, then you're not ready to accept your own success, and you won't be successful. So that's what I think about success. I think anyone could do it. You could do it right now. You can make this moment a life-changing moment and be successful.
Wow, look at that boat. That's amazing.
Oh yeah, it is. So,
Holy
I wonder what
crap.
the hell they're thinking.
That's crazy.
With the hillbillies. Let me show you how they drive in the Indianapolis 500.
Yeah.
Oh, you weren't supposed to say yeah. I didn't want to.